Hello, sir. My name is Abhishek Chaman, and I'm a physics tutor. I've been teaching physics for last 15 years. I've worked with many organizations, online and offline mode, and I have worked with Byju's also. I have worked with Pragvi also. So in Pragvi, I got an opportunity to teach international students, and since then I'm teaching continuously this IB and IGCSE boards. So this is a question taken from specimen of IBDP. It's very easy question, very elementary question. So let's go with the question. So the question says, as you can see on the screen, right? So the diagram below, as we can see a diagram, right? So diagram below shows that a car of mass m. What is the mass of the car? M, and it is descending a slope. So we have a slope. Let's call this slope as that theta. So yes, car is descending. Perfect. Now the car initially at rest. So when I used to solve numerical, I mostly want to write everything on the diagram itself if it's possible because it is very much visible. If I'm writing the data of the diagram and along with the question, that could be one of the best practice that we can have, right? So read questions. We can adopt this method while we are learning, not at the time of examination. So till the time of examination, we'll be very expert in that. So here I'm just reading the question step by step, and I'm trying to put my values, and I'm trying to quote my thing. And in the diagram itself, you don't need to do anything additionally. You just put all the values of the diagram, so it will become very clear for you that okay, what I have to do, where are the things, right? So now, so the first sentence is complete. Now the car initially at rest and covers a distance of 27 meters. So now it says the distance, the total distance it covered. So the distance started from this point. Let's suppose this point is A. So from A to B, I would say the total distance here is how much? 27 meters. So this is 27 meters. Everything is fine now. And how much time? So it covers a distance of 27 meter in 3 seconds. So the total time taken here in traveling from A to B, okay, is 3 seconds. So now we have to find the magnitude of acceleration. Fantastic. So as we know the equations of motion, right? We know equations of motion, Newton's equations of motion. So in that equations of motion, we have a total how many equations that we know for motion? So one is V is equal to U plus AT. Okay. So as you can see in this expression, we don't have displacement. So in a question, if displacement is not given, you can use this displacement. So it depends on you which equation you are going to pick. Now, second equation that we use, V square minus U square is equal to 2AS, where this alphabets are having the usual meaning. So this S is displacement, A is acceleration, U is initial velocity, and V is final velocity. Now here, as we can say, there is no T in this equation. And the third equation, last not the least, we have other also, but here we'll go with the third equation. So that is S is equal to UT plus half AT square. Okay, now in this equation, there is no final velocity as you can see. So we decide which formula we have to choose and where we have to apply. Now we'll go with the question here. It is given, right? So in this particular question, as you can say, U is given, that is initial velocity is given 0 meter per second. Now again, we have displacement that is 27 meter. Again, we have time and that is 3 seconds. And the question is asking what will be the acceleration. So that means there is no discussion about V, final velocity. So if you remember which equation we can use? This one. So we are going to use S is equal to UT plus half AT squared. So S is equal to UT plus half 80 square we'll use, where S is displacement. S is what? Displacement. They are having their usual meanings. Okay. U is what? U is initial velocity. U is initial velocity. Now T is total time taken. Total time taken in the journey. Okay. And now A is having usual meaning, that is acceleration. Okay. Now please understand. So since in this particular question, what we can see is we have initial velocity because the journey started from zero or rest. So the initial velocity is zero. So this will become zero. So we have final equation as S is equal to 1 by 2 AT square. Now out of this equation, if I have to find A, so A will be 2 times of S divided by T square. Now I have all the values. We are going to put the values. So we have 2 into what is total displacement? So 27 meter. And then what is the total time? 3 seconds. And we are going to just square it. Right? So we can say here we have 2 into 27 into meter divided by 3 into 3 into second square. Now, as you can see, this will be get cancelled. Okay. So we'll have 6 meter per second square as acceleration that we are required to find. Okay. So which option is correct? Option B. So students, always remember, right? So when you are doing any numerical, you have to go through each and word systematically, read the question properly, write all the data on the diagram. Then you select the correct formula, select the correct logic, and then you apply and do the calculation. You will have your answer. Okay, so thank you so much.